right, this is for President Donald Trump. This is a public invitation from Congressman Cummings. It's a public invitation from Congressman Cummings. But you can come see how we living out Dutch Village. When they talk about third world, this is third world. This is my whistleblower's application. This is my third submission to my third president. I submitted this originally to President Bush, then Obama. Now it's you. All right? This is what you need to move into Dutch Village. All right? That's what you need to move into Dutch Village. You feel me? This is Dutch Village. See this shit? How you doing, man? What you spraying for? What you spraying for? Bugs? Rodents? Rodents? For mice and rats? Alright. This Dutch Village, and they making you pay your money on this, right? Like I said, I'm not hard to find. We're gonna play Let's Find Waldo. Where is Shorty? Shorty in Dutch Village. Shorty in Dutch Village. Shorty homeless. Shorty living out his truck. See my clothes? See my coolers? You feel me? Shorty living out his truck because the state of Maryland kidnapped me and made me homeless in 2011. I've been homeless since 2011. The state of Maryland and Marilyn Mosby been participating in this. Governor Hogan been participating in this. This is about being black in Baltimore. We talking about being black in Baltimore in 2011. So welcome to Mr. Rogers' neighborhood. I don't want no misunderstandings about nothing I say or do. I told you when you came to town, do your job or lose your job. I told you when you came to town about prosecuting corrupt officials. All right? Miss Diana Suggs gave me this envelope for the whistleblower's application. That's Rob Fix. I was making a movie about y'all. Like I said, I'm living in Dutch Village. I'm living in Dutch Village. See your locks. See your stove. See your sinks. Yeah. Let's go behind the red curtain. This how I'm living. Alright, it's a little messy. Ain't no food in here, ain't no roaches in here. It's just my art studio and where I eat and sleep, because that's all I do is eat and sleep. I blew the whistle on the mob machine, and that's why y'all locked me up. We was talking about the prison industry and the money that Governor O'Malley was making with the prison industry. Those 9 judges he put in place in juvenile court and housing. You know what I'm saying? And the corruption in the courts. It's I am Dred Scott. Special shout out to Cornelius Adams for giving me this. He gave me an opportunity to vet and get my story out. It's the Minority Report. It's about being black in America. And you learning this from a high school dropout. I went to jail in '86 for turning in guns and drugs to the police at the police station. You feel me? You see the email? I have an appointment with Congressman Cummings on the 13th of August. And we're going to talk about this email. Welcome to the shit show. Y'all made me famous for toilets, and I'm going to make y'all famous for the same thing. Same thing make you laugh, gonna make you cry. We talking about corruption in Maryland. We talking about racism in Maryland. Corruption and racism run together because it's your money and it's your cash cow and the money machine. You feel me? You kidnapped me in 2007 and you kidnapped me in 2011, and I was insured when I did this. And Scott Schellenberger, Greg Bernstein, Rod Rosenstein, Richard McFeely. All right? Y'all had this. Y'all had this. You feel me? I don't want no misunderstandings. I want everything done in the light of day. On February 8th, 2008, James Hammond wrote Jake Davis a lease for 11950 Falls Road. My store was for sale for $150,000. I was incarcerated in Lake County. That's the vulnerable individual law. I asked for a no bad hearing in Illinois at a change of venue hearing, and Deron Battle contacted Karen Levy and told them, and I was held an additional 3 months for a mental evaluation. So I'm going to show you how you kidnapped me and how you made money off of me. And I'm going to show you the connection in the mom machine. And like I said, everything I got in the court records. When I name your names, I can name your names. When I put your face out there, I can put your face out there. When I talk about you, I'm going to talk about you. You feel me? Go directly to the Department of Justice and get everything that I'm talking about. I'm going to show you the color of law. I got Periscope. Alright. Representative Cummings. I use social media for social change. You feel me? And right now, this is Baltimore County government. Breaking news. It started getting money. We're talking about blacks that get incarcerated in Baltimore County under Scott Schellenberger's administration and Governor O'Malley's machine. Dwayne Davis versus the state of Illinois. I was making a movie and a documentary about getting money. And the movie was about this case right here. I beat y'all. See the 13th? That's my lucky number. I beat y'all. And this was the case exposing y'all when y'all kidnapped me, threatened me, put guns to my head, came in my house illegally in 2010. These are tied together. And this was where convict lawyers coerced statements. Like I said, I got everything on film. And I went to Carmela Harris's office, and they talking about this. Like I said, I got everything I got on film. Also sending it to Donald Trump. He got a storyboard on this. Donald Trump has a storyboard. Welcome to the shit show. We're talking about race and racism. The things that have been coming out your mouth for the last 4 years is detrimental to the country. You got white supremacy showing their ugly faces again. You got white supremacy wearing suits and ties. So we're going to address this through Johnny Oleski and Chief Hyatt. I got a meeting with Congressman Cummings on the 13th of August. You were invited to this meeting. Baltimore Office of Civil Rights, because Commissioner Hyatt Chief Hyatt was a commander in Baltimore City Police Department when I blew the whistle on the corruption in Baltimore City, and she was in the room, and the police didn't do nothing. She was in the room, and we got the emails. This is the email. All right? The original email. And since y'all brung Michael Steele in here, Michael Steele owed me money. Since y'all brung Larry Young out there, I told Larry Young about this. I told you about this. I told Radio 1 and TV 1 about this 2008. We sat in your offices and told you that. I'm on radio talking about this. You feel me? And y'all ain't been doing nothing about this. So you invited to this event too. Since y'all support Congressman Cummings, y'all can support this. Y'all can support this. Tuesday, August the 13th. Tuesday, August the 13th at 11:30 p.m. You feel me? August 13th, 11:30. You seen the other? All right? That's a public invitation to anybody that got anything to say about what I did or didn't do. You stole property from me. You stole property that belonged to me, that was exposing the corruption and the racism in Baltimore City and Baltimore County. And you used Pollard Towing to do it. You used Pollard Towing to do it. You feel me? That's the Department of Justice. I got a case file. We're going to put everything in the light of day so Donald Trump can see what being black in America is. You can go to the Baltimore Sun, ABC, NBC, 98 Rock, 92Q, file a Freedom of Information Act. You can't hide behind the shielding law because you participated in this. Roland Martin participated in this because he had this. You feel me? Let's talk about black on black racism, because you've been shielding this since 2009, dog. Roland Martin, TV One, Radio One. You feel me? Y'all been exploiting black people too. Release all material to the voters. That was in 2009, dog. That's 10 years a slave that y'all been holding me illegally, making me homeless and shit. I'm a member of Out for Justice. And at this meeting, I want Nicole Mundo there. At this meeting with Congressman Cummings, I want Karen York there. At this meeting with Congressman Cummings, I want Boom there. And I want Christopher Irving there. And I want Lisa McCrae from The Beat there. That's all I want. Anybody else get to sit outside and watch what we do. Because I told y'all about the corruption. Go to Governor Hogan's office and Barbara Mikulski's office. We're talking about the bail industry and the money behind the bail industry. We're talking about Addict, the corporation, and the money that they spend in media. And Governor Hogan done had this for the longest. We talking about race and racism. Ain't no difference between Governor Hogan and Donald Trump. They both racist. And if you got a problem with me, come call me out. Because I'm come to your office. You done lock me up. Tried to lock me up. Threaten me when I come to Annapolis. Dog, Democrats for Hogan. Dog, you won't even speak to me as a man. So that's why I use social media to speak about you. You got a problem with me? I ain't hard to find. I'm shorty. Go to the Supreme Court and get my paperwork from Chief Justice Roberts. He got a storyboard. President Trump got a storyboard. Yeah, we got storyboards. Jane Miller won't tell you about this. Fenton won't tell you about this. But y'all told him about them toilets was being bombs. Yeah, they bombs of truth. We're going to tell the truth about your media. Told you when you came to Baltimore, do your job or lose your job. Told you when you came to Baltimore, arrest public officials with corruption. You right there. You got evidence of corruption to arrest a lot more. So when I see you, you tied to this shit too. Do your job or lose your job. Pork is the other white meat. You use police officers like you used slave catchers back in the 1800s. And that's what you're doing. When you came here, you just recently had this opioid epidemic. This opioid epidemic affect white people like it affected black people with crack. But I don't see you locking up the white people. You feel me? You just had a bust the other day where you just locked up black people. And they ain't the only people using the drugs. You feel me? You reinventing stop and frisk and zero tolerance. You're fighting a war on drugs and you're promoting a war on the black community. It's the art of getting money, y'all. And you getting paid to be a slave catcher. You feel me? So when I see you, I'm going to squeeze the shit out of you too. Pork, the other white meat. I ain't a blue blood. You feel me? Media is included. I'm going to shit on y'all like y'all shitted on me. Y'all made me famous for toilets. Y'all locked me up for toilets. Y'all called me a terrorist. But I'm going to terrorize you with the truth. I'm going to show you the money that the media get paid to keep this sideshow going. Art and activism. It ain't fuck me, it's fuck you. It's my mother's ashes. That's the Community Verizon Award. You stole me from Africa, and you stole me from my family. You stealing our kids. I'm going to break down the mind machine. August 13th, 2019, Congressman Cummings, we're going to have this at your office. Matter of fact, I'm going to go put this on your office because we're going to talk about it. I'm tired of being homeless. I want what belongs to me. I'm out $2.6 million in lost wages. Defamation of character and libelous statements. I was kidnapped for my movie because the movie was about the Democratic Party.